In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best hiking shoes in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these hiking shoes, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Keen Men's Targa 2. The Keen Targa 2 have been on the market for a quite long time, but since their initial release, even today, they are still widely purchased by the hikers thanks to their unbelievably good design. Speaking of the aesthetics, these shoes are available in 5 colors of which you can choose from, but what all of them have in common is the lightweight design and the comfort you will feel once you put your feet in them, so regardless of your choice, you simply can't go wrong. For your information, this unit has a waterproof nubuck leather upper, a dual-density midsole that is made of 2 different densities that will help in preventing overpronation as your foot goes inward when you walk or run, with the intention to let you walk comfortably on different terrains. In addition, anatomically engineered insole, and according to dozens of hikers, it does a really good job in supporting your arches, and it is also removable, so you won't have any difficulties if you require to wash them. I would also like to mention that most of the users were particularly satisfied with the eyelet lacing system, which consists of 3 widely spaced eyelets that can quickly adjust according to your preferences, while giving you a stable wear anywhere you go. When it comes to the outsole, the Targa 2 has a durable rubber outsole that is composed of 4mm lugs that will help you have a good traction on virtually any terrain. However, some of the users have noted that the outsole isn't really effective on wet stones, but this may vary in practice, since every experience can't be the same, due to the fact that many factors take their part, including years of use, maintenance and more. Before we end, I would also like to mention that those who have used these shoes that they were really satisfied with the breathability as well, since while you're hiking for hours, the chances that your feet will feel tight are set to minimum, so you shouldn't worry about anything. To conclude, if you're looking for inexpensive, yet quality hiking shoes, then Keen Targa 2 are the ones for you. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Loa Women's Renegade GTX. The Loa Women's Renegade GTX would be a great option for you, especially if you're a woman who is keen to invest in highly comfortable and durable boots that can withstand various weather conditions and terrains, so let's find out what's so special about them. These boots have a reasonably lightweight design that is composed of a nubuck leather upper that will support and hold your foot in place, while making sure that you won't feel quickly tired and fatigued even if you've been walking downhill. Moreover, the so-called derby lacing system is yet another great thing about these boots, due to the fact that it was specifically designed to adapt to most foot shapes, so in terms of customization, you will unlikely have any remarks. Speaking of the insole, the Renegade GTX include a climate control footbed that does a highly effective job in preventing the presence of moisture, and as you may already know, this is essential in hiking, because your feet will stay cool and dry on one side, while on the other, this will minimize the fractions, so for now, I don't have any remarks. Moving on, the Vibram outsole received many positive critiques from the hikers, and the reason behind this is that this part of these boots can effectively absorb the shocks, while offering you a stable and improved grip. To be more precise, thanks to the non-slip rubber lugs, you can walk proudly even on slippery terrain without having to worry literally about anything. Most of the users claim that even after a year or 2 of heavy use, the outsole will maintain its original quality and functionality, and I'm sure that you will notice this once you get them to your home. Furthermore, these boots are breathable as well, and the reason behind this is the presence of the leather that covers a larger portion of the boot's upper, and what's interesting about it is that the leather is thin so you won't feel like you're in a sauna. Overall, the Renegade GTX deserves your attention, because they are nicely engineered and strong enough to become your biggest companion while leading your way anywhere you go. Next up, at number 3, we have the Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX. The Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX are multipurpose trail running shoes that can be used for running and hiking, thanks to their lightweight yet durable construction that can satisfy even the most demanding customers on the market. This particular model features an all-black body that is covered with a foam cushioning that will not only guarantee you a soft feeling, but you will be heavily supported as well. For your information, the upper part of these shoes is composed of textile fabrics, synthetic materials and a lacing system that is flexible enough to offer you a customized fit regardless of the shape of your feet. Since I've mentioned the lacing system, I would also like to add that most of the customers claimed that they didn't have any difficulties in terms of tightening, and they aren't far from the truth because all it requires is just a simple one pull, and you will be ready to go. Moreover, the EVA midsole has a stable, cushy foam platform that will offer you a stable foothold and a better motion control as you're walking, while the Ortholite foam insole on the other side will support you even more, so the chances that you will ever feel fatigued are set to minimum if not to zero. When it comes to the outsole, Salomon used a full-coverage high-traction contragrip compound that is followed by an array of chevron-shaped lugs, and what's interesting about it is that the chevron lugs are widely spaced with the intention to offer you a great grip on a variety of surfaces, including a shedding mud, which is really cool. In terms of comfort, the Ultra 3 GTX feel really well while you're walking. However, some users have reported that after some period of time, they may get warm, and even though you can tolerate it, most of the users claimed that they expected even more, so you will have to feel this by your own, and find out whether it is true or not. To conclude, Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX are worthy of considering, so give them a try and assure yourself of their quality. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Adidas Terrex Swift R2 GTX. The Adidas Terrex Swift R2 GTX are among the best and the most purchased hiking shoes on the market, and that's nothing to be surprised of because Adidas has succeeded to create exceptionally lightweight shoes that feel like you're floating even on the roughest terrains. The manufacturer has used a thick ripstop nylon for constructing the upper, and as you may already know, this material is famous for its durability, sturdiness, and resistance to abrasion, so from the very beginning you know what can you expect from them as we are going deeper. The other benefit you will have thanks to this material is that the ripstop nylon is highly effective in protecting the shoes from dirt, debris, and sand, and this is especially important when it comes to the maintenance. In addition, the Swift R2 incorporates a unique lacing system that consists of 3 plastic bands that are positioned around the midfoot and the forefoot anchor, along with the laces that are extremely easy to tighten. According to most of the users, the lacing system does not only grant you stability, but it also doesn't cause a pressure on your soles, so that you can walk comfortably for a longer period of time. Moving on, the lightweight EVA midsole does not only offer a quality, long-term cushioning, but it also has a stable platform. However, some of the users reported that the midsole may feel a bit stiff if you're into trail running. The insole is a bit thicker in the heel, but it feels soft, which I really like due to the fact that it will effectively absorb the shocks as you're running, so for this part, I don't have any remarks. Moreover, the outsole is wrapped in a rubber that helps with traction, and it drastically strengthens the shoe's durability. However, you won't be really secured if you accidentally hit rocks or roots, so you should be a bit more careful. I would also like to mention that the material of the outsole will help you have quick movements on muddy trails, rocks, and fields, so you will never feel restricted. To conclude, the Swift R2 GTX are a must-have option, and you won't be disappointed if you ever decide to purchase them. And finally, at number 1, we have the Salomon Ford III GTX. The Salomon Ford III GTX are one of the best, if not the best pairs of backpacking boots that you can find on the market, and I'm sure that you've seen this name popping up multiple times as you were searching on the internet. Well, this is your day, since now you will find out what's so special about these boots. First of all, let's start with the upper part of these shoes, which is made of a nubuck leather and a fabric material, along with a rubber bumper that adds an extra protection to the shoes, as well as a Gore-Tex waterproof membrane that will prevent the water from leaking at the inside. When it comes to the lacing system, I would like to inform you that this model packs 4 lower eyelets that will let you have a custom fit the forefoot of the lower boot, while the middle eyelet is said to be one of the best positive things about these boots, since it has a large radius which makes everything goes easy. In addition, the midsole part is made of a dual-density EVA, which will grant you an excellent motion control and stability, so that you can walk on different terrains without feeling fatigues no matter how long you've been walking. Moreover, the insole consists of a removable Ortholite footbed which is specifically engineered to absorb the shock as you're walking, as well as to allow an antimicrobial treatment with the intention to deter the odors that may appear inside the boots. The Salomon Ford III GTX has a quality outsole as well, or to be more precise, the main material is a rubber. It is sturdy yet flexible, which by default means that you won't have any issues stepping in mud or on wet surfaces, so I really have to admit that Salomon did a really good job here. Overall, I'd recommend you seriously consider the Salomon Ford III GTX, because they combine an excellent stability, traction, water resistance and a higher level of comfort which will surely elevate your speed and agility to a whole new level. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these hiking shoes, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.